Hello, everybody. Brian here from quantlabs.net. I just wanted to let you know after last couple of weeks, we've been struggling to get live trading happening on Interactive Brokers. Finally broke through that. We got live trading now working as of today. All it came down to was just coding. So if you're one of my elite members, you may want to find out how we did it, get the latest strategy code to automate your trades with MotiveWave. MotiveWave's if you don't know, MotiveWave is probably the best ranked retail trading broker platform out there. Number one, Deltix. And that's really for institutional. And if you don't have 10, 20, 10,000 a month leasing it, obviously, unless you're ultra high net worth, it's not worth tackling. But for now, Interactive Brokers is working live trading on, finally, Interactive Brokers. Now, all it came down was coding changes and Just get in touch if you're an elite member, as I said. Now, in terms of what's been going on, I just got a new system. It's just really an entry-level workstation from Dell. Very fast, able to expand that memory to 64 gig. I'm already challenged to do it. Being on an SSD is very quick, so that's the whole system. And it's well worth every penny. So right now we've got live Interactive Brokers running on it, and I'm just still trying to segregate out how to pick out the winning stocks. And just one of the stocks today alone, even though it's in malaise, it's up over 2.3% intraday today, and two of the three are South American based. So when you hear that emerging markets doing well, it's doing well. And especially in Latin America, it's up, I can't remember, 20% or so plus for January. And it doesn't seem to be slowing down as well for the U.S. markets that are down as well. So there's a big benefit there to be in the emerging markets. Now, there are some other sectors that are pulling. I got one sector, U.S. market sector, that's pulling in over 45% return for January. It's been that very good month so far, but with the latest news of the market kind of cooling off now because of the earnings season, with all the bad news coming out. It's gonna. I'm not saying it could happen where the markets will drop and other trigger points and other catalysts will drop the markets, but what I'm finding, there's still a few winners out there, and that's what you want to focus on. Always top of the best performers. So we're seeing them, and it's good news. In terms of equity is still the space to be now that we got it working. So what does that mean? As long as it all stays positive, I'll start building out a track record, putting that up on a third-party journaling website, and hopefully be able to do that in real time. I'm trying to do that with Kraken, Kraken and crypto trading as well. Forex, the returns is not worth it for the amount of capital you deploy. I'd rather put it into U.S. markets as well as crypto when crypto performs. Crypto's been performing really well over the last few weeks, and the sad part about it is a lot of those cryptos, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum, are heavily now tied in and co-integrated with the performance of the U.S. markets and overall U.S. global economic performance. So it's not fully decoupled from it. It's starting to, but it may. Right now, I would say definitely in the world of crypto, the altcoins are definitely outperforming the big ones, the Bitcoins and Ethereums as well. XRP is one to watch. I think come March, it's anticipated that they will win the court case against SEC. Once that's been cleared, I think you can watch XRP and Ripple. And another big factor people are not talking about, may not even know, when you look at the release Davos World Economic Forum guest list that was released, there's only 3-4 crypto companies in that guest list. That's including Coinbase. We know about them. We also, surprisingly, Circle, which owns USDC, and it's a big stable coin that they're trying to push out. So that could be a stable coin. That could be also the digital crypto central bank digital currency we don't want. And again, because they are now approved as being part of the Davos crowd, it says something. Now, also in there is Ripple. Okay, Ripple was another company in there. I think Flow was another one, and the other one that was in there was Stellar Network. So Stellar is more marketing themselves to be a crypto to for the unbankable, the poor people. That's the crypto coin that they're wanting to push out. Ripple is more the bank friendly coin as well, because it's been started by 8 banks 10 plus years ago. So that's their. I'm not sure if it was Flow or Filecoin, but there I can't remember which one it was. And of course, Coinbase being the preferred whipping boy, we'll call them, for the global elite. On top of the USDC is another big one as well. So that's that. But we got live trading, as I said, for interactive brokers now. Big deal on this new system. As I said, I had to make some coding changes to make that happen. So again, if you are a quant elite member of mine, get in touch right away, because it's working now. We got 3 positions we pushed out today that got filled by interactive brokers. Yay for that. On top of that, if you're not anything, you don't know what I'm doing, what I would recommend is .net/books. That's in the description. And there you'll get 2 PDFs, some trading secret tools that I'm still can use. Very helpful. One's pretty well a really powerhouse glorified spreadsheet, could do a lot. The other one is a market screener in Java, open source. That's very helpful. I don't know if you know about screeners, but they're very valuable. So that's the 2 tips that you'll get from these PDF books. Absolutely free when you join the email list, and you'll be able to keep up to date with what I'm doing. I've been testing the waters with ChatGPT. I'll be pushing out a new article on that today. Just so you know, let me just put this out there. ChatGPT 4 will come out sometime. I think it's this year. ChatGPT has been fully open for all your wonderful testing and try to get answers out of it. What they did say at OpenAI is that they are now going to shrink it by 500 times. They're also going to be subscription based. I'm sure you already know Microsoft's put $10 billion investment into it, or I think it's already happened. And Microsoft will use that ChatGPT in their Bing search engine and some other technologies that they're putting into the Microsoft Designer with the DALI 2. I can't remember the name of it, but the arty one. So because Microsoft invested, they have first the rights to it. It'll be interesting to see what will come out of Google to respond to it. Apparently, they've got something even better than ChatGPT, so I don't know. Anyway, so it's getting interesting, but the main point is, no matter where you are economically for yourself, if you've been laid off or you're looking for a job, I don't know, but live trading is really helpful. And I always tell people, look, you got 2020 when that virus came out. Everything got pretty well frozen and locked down, except one thing. That was the global stock markets, which did really well that year. And you would have done very well when everything else was locked down, including tenants not needing to pay their rent. So if you're a real estate, you would have been screwed. So real estate gain is not worthwhile right now. And again, we focus on top of top. The gold miners are no longer top of top, and some other interesting ones. But generally speaking, emerging market, South American is doing gangbusters right now. And and it changes, and we're able to track which ones are the best and focus only on those. Oh, another big factor is I can generate probably 500 to 2,000 stocks of what to pick. Out of that, a lot of them are negative still or just high volatile. So if you take on positions because of the volatility, you could put on position, especially if you're catching the end of the opportunity, you can probably lose money there. So what I've done is I've written a script, again, available for my Quant Elite, a script, Python script that will help you filter out um, that volatility, lower the volatility, which I do. Also, it could filter out based upon stock price as well. I have a tiny account. I'm not going to lie to you, but I only want to focus on stocks less than, let's say, $30. I've done the comparison of the big boy stocks that are $200-300 a pop. Why pay that? Why tie up the capital when you can get way better performance in the smaller micro caps at a smaller share price? And people go, well, the risk, blah 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 blah. Well, the risk has been taken out because, well, you're only focusing on low volatile stocks. So these are the steady eddies. Some of them are name brand internationally, and some of them are mining companies. As I said, some of the U.S. based mining companies are doing exceptionally well right now, and that's another thing as well. I've done the comparison of holding gold, let's say physical gold or gold ETFs. They're worthless. The real performance in gold for gold exposure, from what I'm seeing, is the gold smaller mining companies, and oddly enough, they're based out of my home country, Canada, but they're the performance. Yamana, Eldorado, these are fairly well known mining companies that are still independent outside. I mean, Barrick's doing not so great, and they're performing not so great. So I'm just giving you some names. So again, if you want to know more about this to survive, really actually prosper in these bad times, is to get on to quantlabs.net/books. And also that helps is if you're into the real estate, I found some beautiful, beautiful real estate income trust plays that have one out of Texas that has quadrupled uh, last 2 years, more than quadruple, 400 times, 4 times, 400%. That's all you need. You don't need to hold on to and go out and buy buildings or rental game and fixing toilets at 3 a.m. And these are way lower risk, and I'm finding so many gems. And also the exposure to China through one fund. I've shown that. Again, if you want to know more about this, you got to come out to the webinars Monday nights, as well as join the email list, and that's going to get you quantlabs.net/books. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves a good day, and hopefully you'll be making it to February, March. Later.